Joanne Rowling was born on 31st of July 1965 in Yate, Gloucestershire. Raised in a modest home, she developed an early love for storytelling, often reading to her younger sister and writing fantasy tales in her spare time. Life was far from easy. Her mother suffered from multiple sclerosis, and Rowling later faced periods of deep personal struggle, most notably in the early 1990s, when she became a single mother on state benefits in Edinburgh. But it was in these trying times that the idea of a boy wizard named Harry Potter began to take shape. In 1997, after facing multiple rejections, she published Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, the first of 7 books that would become a cultural juggernaut. By the release of the final novel in 2007, Rowling was a household name, her creation adapted into a billion-dollar film franchise, with books translated into over 80 languages and over 500 million copies sold worldwide. But what makes Rowling a candidate for the Spartan Mindset is not just her rags-to-riches literary triumph. It's her steel backbone when standing up for her beliefs, even at a time when doing so meant risking her reputation, her legacy, and the empire she built. In June 2020, at the height of global sensitivity on gender identity issues, Rowling posted a series of tweets critiquing the erosion of biological sex as a legal and social reality. She questioned the phrase, "people who menstruate," and expressed concern about the implications of denying sex-based rights for women. What followed was an onslaught. She was labeled transphobic, boycotted by readers, vilified in mainstream media, and even publicly disavowed by stars of the Harry Potter films. Rather than backpedal or apologize under pressure, Rowling doubled down, not out of spite, but out of a deep-rooted belief in women's rights and biological reality. In December 2021, she published a detailed essay explaining her views, outlining 5 reasons why she felt compelled to speak out. Her tone was clear. She wasn't attacking trans people. She was defending the right to speak openly and honestly about sex-based rights without fear of cancellation. For nearly 5 years, Rowling remained steadfast in her position, while political institutions, media conglomerates, and even human rights organizations lined up against her. Few individuals with her platform and public pressure have shown the same resolve. Her royalty earnings were never enough to make her immune. This was about principle, not comfort. And then, on April 16th, 2025, came vindication. In a landmark unanimous ruling, the UK Supreme Court ruled that the legal definition of woman in the Equality Act 2010 refers to biological sex, not gender identity. It was a decision that not only affirmed sex-based protections for women, but also vindicated the stance Rowling had maintained all along. While many stayed silent, she endured the fire and walked out of it untouched by compromise. Her response was measured but powerful. She praised the campaigners who brought the case forward, stating they had protected the rights of women and girls across the UK. It wasn't a victory lap. It was a moment of quiet triumph for a woman who refused to be bullied into silence. This is the essence of the Spartan Mindset: discipline, defiance, resilience, and principle. Rowling had everything to lose: global fame, influence, wealth, legacy, and still stood her ground. She didn't yield to trends or intimidation. She faced down the digital pitchforks and elite institutions with the same resolve she showed as an unknown single mother, scribbling words in cafes 2 decades prior. J.K. Rowling didn't just build a magical world. She lived out one of the defining traits of a warrior: the courage to speak truth in a time of universal deception. Order the Spartan Mindset today and embark on your journey toward becoming the leader your world needs. Let your struggles forge you into a warrior of character and resolve. The Spartan Mindset provides a comprehensive and actionable guide to personal development and resilience. Available now for just $19.99. Purchase your copy from the links in the description box below and on this channel's homepage, because your future begins with the right mindset. The Spartan Mindset.